name it the 10 P's, the 10 pillars, the pillars that we need, the pillars that, we need to cultivate or build on if we want to live a purposeful and productive life. Also, as a leader, in our personal growth, in our leadership roles, they are so important for us to, have it at the back of our minds to use. And so I am writing it as a workbook, and I hope it will be out soon. I'm writing it as a workbook to help us, to guide us through some certain steps in life. So if you are joining us, help us do what we do best, help us spread the word, help us call in the Calvary, because I believe this will bless someone. It's so important. Um, it will bless someone, it will bless you. It has blessed me tremendously. And I hope honestly that it resonates with you. I am doing it from my role as coach, and from the experiences I have as someone that have walked the walk in leadership, as someone that have taught students and also coach different people. I am doing it and bringing it from that experience to help us, in our personal growth, in our journey of becoming. So you are all welcome. Anyways, last week we started with the first P, which is principle. And I said, we need principles because principle is what the foundation. We are laying it. It's like building a house. You lay it brick by brick, right? And the very first thing you start is to lay a foundation. You need to lay a strong foundation. I've spoken about this as well in my previous videos. You need to lay a very strong foundation. You lay the foundation based on the kind of building you are going to what build, and that foundation has to be strong enough, very strong, to carry the building, to carry whatever structure that you're going to put on. So principles are like that. They are the foundation that you need to build, you need to have, so that all the following, all the other piece, and how heavy we are going to make the building will be able to stand. That there will be no crack, there will be no falling as you are moving. Based on that strong foundation that you have, you are not going to fall. Even if you have a setback, it's just to, just come back, retrace yourself, and move forward. And principle makes that happen. So having principles in life is so important. During the week, I've been giving us every day one principle. Obviously, those are not the only principles. There are countless, many principles. I think today I talked about kindness. So if you have this as a principle, to be kind and show kindness, show compassion. You in this, as in your personal growth, as in your leadership role, it makes you such a successful person even before you have hit anything called success, because that kindness has a way of repaying you. That kindness has a way of coming back to you. Whatever you sow, whatever you give, remember you are going to get it back. Maybe not from the same person or people, or from the same situation, but no matter what in life, you say whatever goes around comes around. So showing kindness, see it as seeds that you are sowing, even if it's not for yourself, for the coming generation. So whatever we are doing, have these strong principles, have these strong principles, have these strong principles that will help you build the kind of structure that you want it, to carry. Have that strong principle in life. Be principled. When they say someone is principled, it means someone has high standards. They have values. They live by values. That's what principles are. They are values, values that you need to have in life. If you're living life without any form of values, my dear sister, my dear brother, please, I will advise you to start rethinking some things. And as you rethink them, start putting down some things. I hope the textbook, when it's finished, will help us, because it will force you to really pause, reflect, write some things down, things that maybe you took for granted, or it's like, well, why should I have this? It will help you a lot. Good evening, Chichi. How are you doing? You are welcome. It's been a long time. How are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Help us do what we do best. So, yeah, have principles. That's what we started with. That is our foundation. And so today, we are going to unpack another P. Remember, we are dealing with 10 P's. That's awesome, Chichi. You're welcome. We are dealing with 10 P's, and each and every one of these P is so powerful. And you will see that they follow each other, really. Um, so I dealt last week with good evening, Benjamin. Good evening. How are you doing? Blessing, you're welcome. How are you doing? I am fine by His grace. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chichi. Calling the Calvary. We have started. We are on. So have some principles. Have some principles. Principle is that thing that if you have it, when you're about to do some things and it goes against your principle, you will not do it. So they keep you checked. They keep you in balance as well. And that's what makes them so powerful. Thank you so much, Blessing. Thank you. No, that's what makes them powerful. So have principles. Have principles. So, and the second P that we are going to deal with is passion. When you have a very strong set of principles, values, you need something to drive it. You need something to keep it awake. You need something to energize them. And that is passion. Passion is more than emotion. We've made passion to be like this fleeting emotion that comes up and goes, and but that's not what passion is. We, or the world, has made it to be like that, but passion is goes deeper than that. Passion goes deeper than that. It goes way beyond that emotional, flares and upcoming. It comes up and it goes, and it goes much deeper than that. So this evening, we are going to deal with passion. What it is, what it is not, and why it's so important for us to have as part of what our pillars. Why it's part of the 10 pillars, the 10 P's that I'm talking about. Like I said, passion is the energizer. That thing that, keeps you going, that fuel that you need. Let me give an example of a car. When a car is packed and the engine is off, nothing is happening to it. It's just there. The car is there. Like you have your values, they are there. Nothing is happening to it. But once you enter the car and you either put in the key or you press on the start button and you hit there is this spark, something that communicates to the engine. And once that communication happens, there is a spark, the engine starts. Now, everything about the car comes to life. Everything about the car is ready for instruction. Everything about the car is like, okay, what do you want me to do? And the next thing that you have to do as a driver is to now control it. Tell the car where you want or what you want it to do, and it follows. Now, that thing, that spark that made everything in the car, awake, that is your passion. Passion is something that causes awakening. It is something that causes you to, sit up. And then everything in you is just ready, waiting for instruction like, what should I go? What's next? What do we go to? That passion is that which drives you, which pushes you. It is that spark that helps that brings everything in you alive. Good evening, Chioma. You are welcome. How are you doing? Nice to have you on board. Welcome. It's that that spark that you shouldn't lose. Without passion, principles become just dead words. Without passion, every other thing, purpose, productivity, all the other P's that we'll be discussing about will be meaningless because it is passion that awakens all of them. It is passion that gives them that spark and wait for instruction, wait for you to now move. It is passion that, when you're so excited about something, it keeps you, I don't know, like it can keeps you awake for like, you can't wait to get there. You can't wait to do that thing. It is that what passion does. It helps you, it propels you to move ahead. It propels you. Even when you're so tired and you want to give up, you're like, no, I can't give up. It is passion that will keep you on your feet, that keep a chef on his or her feet for I don't know how long. I think is it some years, is it already 1 or 2 years ago, this chef in Nigeria that stood for I don't know how many hours, cooking to break a record. It was a passion that was pushing her. She was tired. She was, but she didn't want to give up because of that passion, the passion for the food, the passion for what she's doing, but also the passion that I can do this. I want to do it. I want to show that I can do it. So passion is more than an emotion. Let's not confuse it with that fleeting, like I said before, fleeting emotion. It engages you deeply. Passion engages you what? Deeply. It and should I use the word I'm looking for other words to give. Like it brings you alive. It gives you a deeper connection. Everything within you, your thoughts, your everything is connected and it pushes you. At the same time, also, what passion does is because you are so passionate about that thing, it keeps you focused. It keeps you so connected to that thing that you are busy with, that you are passionate about, that keeps you focused. Like to come back to the example with the car that I use, if you give the car instruction, let's say you have used the GPS, right? And you have the navigation system and you have given in where you want to go to. So the car is following certain direction. It is moving. Once you decide to change, you see that it will still try to bring you back unless it recalculates to see, wait, maybe where you change to, I can use it to still get to where you want to go to. That is passion. What passion does that? No matter how you want to deviate, it will still try to bring you back to that focus, that place that you need to go to. It energizes purpose, it amplifies productivity, and it makes perseverance sustainable. That is the role of passion. So, I want you all that you are here, if you are following me. Good evening, Chiamaka. How are you doing? You're welcome. Good evening, Ofyong. How are you doing? You're all welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm doing fine, Chiamaka. Thank you. Kato, good evening. How are you doing? Nehemiah, you are welcome. Thank you all so much for tuning in. You're all welcome. Welcome to Discovery Time. I'm so happy to be coming your way. It's been a while, I know. I know. But I've not been silent. I've been preparing, as you can see, so to bring you the best. Like I always say, your time is so valuable. I don't want to waste it. And I want you to get everything that you can get, the best that you can get to help us because we all need this, in our personal growth, in every role that we are playing. Sometimes when I talk about leadership, some people think that leadership is only meant for people in certain, positions. But my dear, as long as you are, let me say, a father, you are a leader. You are a mother, you are a leader. You are a sister, you are a leader. You are a brother, you are a leader. We are all leaders in our various functions. So do not think that leadership is only meant for people in CEOs and so forth. Last month, we dealt with strategic thinking, and I said, your life, you as an individual, your life is a business. You are the CEO of your life. So, being a CEO means you are the leader of your life. God is a maker, He's a creator, but He handed it now over to you and said, make it, design it, though I have, but you know, you have to make it happen. So you are the CEO of your life, and that makes you a leader. So everything that we need to succeed in life, if you don't start thinking as the leader that you are, you will be missing out. And that is what these sessions that I'm bringing to us is to help us. Is to help us to get to that understanding that your life is not by chance. Life is by design. It is not by chance. It doesn't happen by chance. So if you do not take your role, if you do not take your responsibility. If you don't take that responsibility and make life happen, design the life that you want to see, nothing is going to happen because